I know Rainbow gonna be on sale, and when it's on sale, I'm gonna buy it with like all the operatives, and I'm gonna just get back on my Siege grind. I mean, that was a game I was good at.
See, this game, I have my moments.
Well, my reaction time is terrible, but I can hear things like a motherfucker.
That's what I'm telling my friends. They're like, dude, you must have a really good headset. Like, no, I have a really old Razer headset. I can hear them planting. I can hear them walking. I can hear them repelling and everything. How do you guys not hear that shit?
I just have my volume turned up so I can be the call out guy. Hey, motherfucker on the second floor. You know, that's the shit that we would do. But I remember one time we were playing like classic, the unranked shit, and we decided it was like 3 of us, and we had 2 randoms on our team, and we decided, hey, we're just gonna kill each other, so the randoms don't know what the fuck to do. So literally, as soon as we spawned in, I shotgunned 2 of my friends down, and then the random just kind of just shot me down, and yeah, you had to be there. It was hilarious, but that's the thing about Siege.
You had to be there.
Yes, the Siege moments that you have to be there for it to be like hilarious.
You had to be there to see.
Yeah, see, he's shooting through a wall.
No, I'm sweating my balls off because somebody decided to pull Blackbeard first round. Who does that?
Who does
me,
that?
Me. I love Blackbeard. I've always loved him. Also, who is the? Is Caveira at least dimmed down a little bit? Is she like not OP?
No, she's still OP, man.
She's still oh my god.
Yeah, and everybody still picks her. And they upped Jaeger's recoil now to where if you shoot it, it automatically goes.
Damn.
So, yeah, but they did a lot of rework with stuff like the attachment for the flash hider. That is recoil master.
What?
Okay. Because I was like, I knew there were a couple characters when I stopped playing that like I knew that needed to be worked on because I knew that it was just way too easy with them. You could just run around and just pop.
Another character that they nerfed the hell out of. Recoil.
Hey, careful with me.
Who?
I could get a hot.
You keep cutting out.
Yeah.
Ash.
Oh. Yeah, Ash. Yeah, Ash.
Oh, you're good.
Ash was another one of those
really been over here.
annoyances.
The stream before. It's all good.
She would like literally run in front of the door, and you'd miss her, and then she'd run back, and you miss her again, and then she has a rocket launcher, and shoots it in the fucking room.
Oh yeah.
And then you're fucking dead. What?
1 second.
Is this all we got?
Yeah.
For now, I'm sure Tristan's coming.
Did you guys hear about Watergate?
Watergate?
Yes.
What are you, Slowpoke?
Hey, he was my man, alright? I thought he was the strongest president ever.
The strongest president was fucking Theodore Roosevelt.
Hell no.
Who's doing
what the fuck?
Who's doing the intro?
Who's doing the intro?
Cam, because Cam's only...
Oh yeah, Cam.
Never done it.
Yeah.
Why do I need an intro?
You're the only one that hasn't done it.
Cam!
Alright. Do I use you all's names, or like let me know what names I need to use?
Oh, you can just say welcome to and who we are, and then
you can use my social security,
Yeah.
Okay.
Use my credit card number.
Name, like, is it Joyz with Boyz or?
Yeah, Joyz with the boys.
What is it? Go ahead, man. We are live.
Hey guys, welcome back with Joyz with the Boys. It is Rick, my man. You got I'm sorry. Is your name Pedro?
Yes, my name is Pedro, the master weave maker. I came from a little town in Guatemala. Yeah.
Guatemala.
Back at it, being mysterious and stuff. He's in the background. doing all the fine tuning. But yeah,
Checking all.
talk about guys. Rick's got a lot of stuff to talk about with Whistling Diesel. Little controversy with the new Space Jam. Let's get into it.
Ooh.
I want to talk about who's the strongest president.
Who's the strong?
Bill-
Like strongest president, like
Bill
That
Clinton.
could beat the shit out of you, president.
Oh, beat the shit out of you, President? Aye.
Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt! Woo!
beat the shit out of you, president, huh?
Man held
that would have to
boxing
be-
matches inside of the Oval Office, bro.
Beat the
That would
shit
have-
out of you, President. Like
The best beat
that we've
shit.
ever had in the entirety of presidency since George Washington.
Joe
Dude, I bet
Biden.
George Washington could beat the shit out of somebody.
Bro, it's the toss-up between, like, George Washington.
I bet he was a hard ass.
Dude, Andrew
Andrew
Jackson.
Andrew Jackson?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Hell yeah, dude. I
Andrew
bet
Jackson
George
was-
Washington kicked some
Bro, he
ass.
straight up
Didn't he-
murdered a dude in his presidency.
My man had
didn't he
wooden
Didn't he
teeth.
have a duel? Didn't he have a duel in his presidency? Like,
He had over 100 or some shit.
like
Yeah.
Andrew Jackson was a dog. Like, he didn't take no shit. He
Andrew
said,
Jackson?
"Fuck you."
He had
Yeah,
a murder? He had a murder?
Yeah,
under-
he
Oh,
murdered when he was the president.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And he stayed president?
Yes.
Proves that you can get away with murder as president.
Bro, his, like,
Oh no,
nickname
all of
was
our current
Old Hickory.
presidents prove that.
His nickname was Old Hickory because they said he was, like, mean as shit. He carried around a cane, and if he, like, said something he didn't like, he just beat shit out of you with the cane. He did it
Well,
all
he's-
the time.
He's also the only president to trash the fuck out of the White House on his inauguration day. So,
What did just partied his ass off? Like
Yeah,
all the
dude,
fine
he
bottles
invited
of
the
wine?
whole neighborhood. He invited like the whole state. Like
Hell yeah.
everybody went to the White House on his inauguration day.
The thing
Hell
about
yeah.
that, though, is, like, he had promised a whole bunch of people, like, political positions, and they all showed up that night to get their positions, and then he ran out of positions to give to people, so then people got mad and started trashing the White House. But there's, like, all drunk as shit, you know?
Yeah,
Aw,
so
damn.
I don't know what type of 1800s jail they were thrown in, but it must have not been a good kind.
Oh.
But dude, but George Washington though, you can never take
was, like,
away that
6'5".
he was the first. He was the first.
Dude, he was, like, 6'5".
How old was he as president too?
He was, like, 40-something, 50-something.
Yeah, man, he
I
was
think
ripe.
so.
Ripe after war, man.
But think about it, was George Washington like self-proclaimed president, or they're all like, oh, yeah, you're really good at leading?
Yeah, they forced
He didn't
Right.
want to be the president.
You know,
He didn't want
it
to
had
be the
nothing to do with strength, or it had nothing to do with money or anything. It had to do with strength. They were like, this guy could lead us, that he's going to protect us.
Well,
I mean,
so,
like, that's the general that fought the war.
Right.
He was, like, the guy in control.
Hell
So-
yeah,
so-
man.
That's
so
right.
He
He was a general for the British Army, wasn't
Yes. Yes, he fought in the 7 Years' War. That's what got him all.
Well, technically in America it was a French and Indian War. Man, that
Yeah.
story's so fucking good.
But
Ugh.
so he was a general for the British then, and then what was it like later on when America was like
Hey,
saying
baby girl.
fuck this, fuck that with the British. After they signed the Declaration of Independence, they sent George
tasted it.
Washington
That's why the
to
song was
Boston and as the commander in chief. Well, after the war, he
Just say
didn't want to be the
sweet
president.
and
He
light.
went back to
There's
Mount
not a lot
Vernon
of tea in
to
it.
chill out for the rest
Like,
of his
they didn't
life.
use enough tea bags, in my opinion.
But
all I
everybody
taste
came
is
up to
sugar
him after
and
the
water.
I think it was like after the Articles of Confederation went to
Hell.
shit. Yeah, it went to
You
shit.
gonna come in on this one?
They came to him and they were like, "Hey, we need
Bet,
you.
'cause
We need
it's
you." And he was
all
like,
of us
"No,
right
we need you. No, we need you. No, go away. We need you." And then he was like, "Fuck it, fine." And then he became America's first leader, and nobody knew what to call him. And then he said, like he's the one who created the term president.
Yeah, because president at that time was like you're only president of clubs and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's like you weren't that important, you know?
Yeah, but he also only served 2 terms.
Yeah.
So that's set the precedent for all the other presidents until FDR.
Yeah, when he got didn't he die in his third term?
He died in
died-
his fourth. He died in his 4th term, like 2
Yeah.
months, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Dude, that's insane.
What a lad, man! Just taking advantage.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, the American people really wanted him, and technically he wouldn't have broken the law anyway, since
It wasn't
the
a law yet.
well, even if it was a law, he wouldn't have been breaking the law because the U.S. was in war
Yeah.
in his next election. Like the U.S. was about to enter into the war. So even if he didn't run in that election, he would have probably declared, probably martial law or some shit, and been like, "Yeah, we at war, motherfuckers. I'm president still."
There's still wartime elections though. Like Lincoln had an election that he thought he was gonna lose.
Yeah, until Sherman beat the fuck out of Atlanta,
Yeah.
and then decided, "Hey, I'm gonna go destroy everybody's fucking shit."
I made sure I didn't put onions and
No,
tomatoes on
for
there.
real, dude. This dude was he went from Atlanta to
water.
Savannah and
Yeah,
burned.
he just fucking burned everything. He
Yeah,
detached himself from his supply trains and just stole everybody's food and started burning shit.
He told his man to live off the land and burn everything.
They
Dude.
destroyed all the railroad tracks too.
Dude, you know how much the damages were worth though in today's money?
Billions, trillions.
$1.2 billion.
$1.1 million.
No,
Dude,
I saw a meme recently about Dr. Evil compared to Jeff Bezos. He wanted like $1 billion. Jeff Bezos has $1 billion. Dr. Evil has a penis rocket ship. Jeff Bezos has a penis rocket ship.
Oh my god.
what is up with that nowadays? Like all the rich people are basically fighting to get to space now.
Hey,
They
look.
want to leave.
Cal Scrubby sang about it, man.
Hey, I think we should just put our motherfuckers in the ocean.
What's up there, Sunflower? I
Colonize the
appreciate
ocean.
you letting me know you made it home. AMC to the moon. How far did it go up today? Like 5%?
It went up pretty well.
5%, something like that. The same amount that it's dropped the past like 10 days.
That makes it climb back up, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
You gotta believe, man. You gotta believe. Like Doge to the moon.
I believe with my whole heart that AMC's gonna make it.
I'm gonna sell all my.
Everybody
AMC.
that knows anything is saying that AMC is not gonna go up to even where it went already. That thinking
What
it,
the fuck are you talking
that
about?
thinking it could make it to $100 even is a pipe dream.
Dude, that is the most retarded thing I've ever heard, because have you even looked at GME? Dude, it went to like 150 and now it's like at 170.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I can definitely hit 100.
No, I'm saying it went to 600 something and it hasn't been back up there yet.
600? It did not go up to 600.
GME, yeah, it did at the beginning of all this madness. It did.
No, it did not. I'm gonna look it up right now.
You guys know that General Electric used to build bombs?
Yep,
No,
during the war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you know Henry Ford used to make tanks?
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, well, he did. He
They
profited.
still make tanks. Ha!
He profited from the war, like any fucking businessman would.
I mean, if you're
Oh.
not, then you don't know what you're doing.
You know that Spain actually dealt with both sides of World War II?
Did they?
Yes. They traded with the Germans and they traded with the us.
Shouldn't that be a war crime?
No, technically it's not a war crime. They were neutral.
Oh, I got you.
They were just profiting
They were just
from other
profiting.
people's. They were profiting from other people's misery,
What's
like
AM,
everybody does.
what's AMC at right now?
GME only hit a high of 347.
Okay, I was thinking it was 6 something. Okay, so still, they have not touched the 300s again since January.
Yes, they
Alright,
did.
well-
They hit it twice, dude.
When?
They hit it. They. Oh my gosh! I just exited out of it, dude. I was looking at the thing.
I never saw it hit at 300 again. I thought it was just in the 100s again. Like it hit like 175 or something like that, 180, and then it just.
January 7th, it hit. January 27th, it hit 347.
Okay.
January 29th, after the fall, it hit 325.
Oh, you're talking
then
about
it-
the same area.
And then in March, it hit 274. And then in June, it hit 300.
What?
So you're telling me I need to buy some GME?
Dude, I have all of my faith in this shit. I don't care what anybody says.
And what's it at now?
What, GME?
GME, yeah.
Oh, I think
$10.
it's like 170 something.
Hmm.
Dude, it's just the price action goes up and down. That's healthy for the market. That's what
You
happens.
know what else? You know what else is healthy for the
If it's
market?
gonna keep doing
Your
that,
mom?
then what's the point of not selling the highs and buying the lows?
You can. That's what people are doing.
But then stop. Why would people be saying hold to the moon, hold to the moon? Well, it's not going to the moon. It might go back up to 350, but it ain't gonna go to the moon.
Can't believe I'm hearing such bullshit like this. If this is gonna be how it's gonna be, why am I even on here, dude? It's just non-believers.
Hey, I believe in a different stock that'll go to the moon.
What's that?
Dogecoin. It's
That's
not even a
not-
stock, it's a crypto.
It's cryptocurrency.
Shut the fuck up!
What's up with Facebook coming out with their own currency?
What?
Yeah.
Facebook.
Just wait until I make some Aurelian coin, dude. It'll go to the moon, I swear.
Summerillion coin, the biggest rug pull since Shiba.
You know,
Oh, my goodness.
Never believed in Cheetah.
Did you not?
No, fuck that shit.
You sure?
Dude, people were like millionaires off that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
the people who knew about the rug pull.
See, we need to find. Alright, we need people in the comment section to send us all these little crypto monies so we can just invest in them.
Nah, man.
I need help.
So
I
what's
need financial help.
what's AMC at right now?
It's like,
$10.
stop saying that shit. How do I get
40,
out of here?
50. 40, 50.
Don't leave, Justin. I love you.
It's down 0.69% after hours.
There we go.
Down 0.69.
That's a good omen.
Yeah, that's not a terrible woman. How you doing
I
there,
like-
babe?
I like the 0.69.
Bebe.
I'm good. I'm eating.
It's
Oh.
at $40.78 right now. But it hit
47.
a high. It hit a high today. 45.96.
That's not terrible.
The overall high that it hit was $70.
Right.
It's gonna hit $85.
Millennial money seems to think that $100 is
I don't give a shit what Millennium Money does because they paid for Pokemon cards that were fake.
true. This is true. They did.
It's a
But-
bunch of guys that
But
don't
so
know what
did
they're doing.
Leonhardt, who knows everything about Pokemon cards.
That's why you don't invest in Pokemon cards.
It's about like investing in fucking stock market right now.
Just go find a Charmander on the street and clean it up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, there's government guarantees with stocks though, so like I trust it a little bit more, and I hate the government, so.
Speaking of stocks and everything, did you guys see the Hood stock?
No, what is that?
Yeah, Robinhood went public.
Yeah, I saw you said.
Oh,
something about
Robinhood
it,
as
and
a
I looked at
company
it.
went public?
Yes, they have a stock.
Can you invest in Robinhood on Robinhood?
Yes, you can.
So how much is it per stock?
I
You know?
have no idea. I didn't look into it. I just saw an ad for it, and when I logged into Robinhood, I was like, "No way."
That's a really bad idea, seeing how they screw over their customers all the time.
Right. It seems like maybe it's like some reverse psychology rug pull in here. That's maybe some money to be made somewhere and then book it.
Well, I like to believe that there's still good in people, so maybe this is genuine.
You think so?
Maybe. Maybe. You never know. Don't harm me.
Robinhood Markets.
Not you.
It wants to be valued as a $35 billion company.
Yeah, they want you to IPO prices.
So I got to pay $35 billion for this company.
It'd be a $40 stock price.
Facebook
hell
had to
no.
remove something I posted due to there are certain kinds of posts about suicide or self-injury that we do not allow on Facebook.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so Facebook is going to take away suicide, but yet they also going to take away my favorite pastime.
Robin Hood wants to open
What did they
between $38 and $42.
Fucking comedy, man. They took a lot of my comedians' videos down, man, because they're viewed as racist.
What did they remove?
I saw a Ralphie J video that they took down
Oh,
where he said the N word as a white guy.
I mean,
But-
in
but
this
in
in
his-
this time, man, you know.
But it was in a different time. It was. Did you see the quality of the video? The video quality was terrible. This thing was like in the 2000s.
It's
Like-
like
quality channel.
it's like kids getting mad about Robert Downey Jr. in blackface in Tropic Thunder. Like that movie's been out for like years, man.
If people had a problem with it, it would have already come up.
Exactly. It's just a problem now because people think that they can get attention for it.
Well, it's like, well, see, my thing about his jokes is that, like, yeah, he would say the N word, but it would go with what he was talking about.
Louis C.K. said the N-word one time, and he literally explained the fact that he was like, I'm not even talking about a black dude. It's some white dude with a ponytail behind the counter at the coffee shop, but I don't know why. But in my head, I just called him that, and it just seemed right. So
It's
like,
like when you're on a bridge and you see somebody duck behind a car in a game and you're trying to shoot them. You just
Doesn't
come
the
up with the best phrase to call them.
Doesn't the word mean, like, ignorant or something?
Webster Dictionary, yeah. Some people use it to hurt other people, and that sucks.
Yeah.
be alive for this time, so you can just sit everyone down.
Yeah, I get called a chinka a lot.
Do you
Call
really?
Camden a cracker.
So, sometimes, yeah. Because I kind of look the part. Might as well go with the flow.
I think I remember getting mad at someone at work one day. You know, Walmart, we try to stay controversy, like without all the controversy, but behind closed doors, we talk about all kinds of stuff like that. And somebody
that's
actually
every
also-
job.
Yeah, that's every job.
I'm
also
just not talking shit. I was just
said a
saying.
white man. Like, they said you cannot do a racial slur to a white man.
What?
I had to look at them for a minute and just like gather myself.
There's a lot of them, dude.
Exactly. I had to gather myself.
What am I gonna call him? A cracker? Like what? Like
There's different historical ones. Native Americans called white people pale faces, and they used it in a derogatory term.
I mean, I've heard of the term. I've heard the term from Eminem. You know that word. I'm not gonna.
What, wigga?
Yeah, wigga.
Yeah, no, that's a term that's used in a lot of music. White people, black people, everybody uses that term.
I get scared, okay, because sometimes I could say it and then it, the recording records it wrong.
Yeah,
And
just
then
make sure you say it correctly.
Breaking
Enun-
news: Asian man
enunciate.
says racial slur against white people and black people at the same time.
Shit. No, I don't know.
I
Just
don't
be
wanna-
careful.
I get nervous, okay, but
This
Yeah.
word. I miss a word.
What's that?
Okay, it's a slur against homosexuals, but I don't use it
I
like
know what word you're talking about.
F word. I miss saying
Yep. Fuck.
no.
No, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the
Yeah.
word faggot, man, and we understand. Like, I understand. Like, Louis C.K. talked about it. He's like, you didn't call someone a faggot because they were being gay. You called someone a faggot because they were being a faggot, you know? Like, if they were saying some faggy
Dude.
thing, like, people from Phoenix are Phoenicians, you know?
Hey, shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up, faggot.
It's like
I
it was
remember
like
I said that before.
it's like the word retard, you know?
Dude, what I was gonna say is, Steve Carell said the same shit when he was playing Michael in Office.
Yeah.
He was like, they're going through like sensitivity training or some shit.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, look, you don't call a retarded person a retard. I get it. You call your friends retards when they're acting retarded.
Yeah, you call your friends retard when they're acting retarded.
Right, man. It's like there are multiple definitions for words, and I think people are just forgetting that. And in the '90s, everybody knew that, so we were just like willy nilly with the motherfuckers, you know.
I think in the '90s people just didn't give a shit.
They didn't. There wasn't people giving attention to people who gave a shit about shit like that because there was no reason to give a shit about it. You know, everybody's struggling, man. You just gotta, do what you do and not care about shit as much.
Damn, what were you saying?
No, it's like the only reason that now all of this happened because we now have the kids who are up with moms. They're like, I don't approve that word, Justin. Don't say it in this house.
I'll say what I want to.
Yeah,
In the mud like their parents.
yeah, I couldn't say hail growing up.
I could say hell, but I had to be talking about like the Bible and stuff like that. I could say ass, but I had to be talking about the Bible and like shit from the Bible.
Well, see, as a smart-ass kid, that's the shit I did. I'd pull those tricks out of my ass, and my dad will come to slap me. I'd be like, hey, I'm quoting the Bible, motherfucker.
Where are you pulling tricks out of your donkey from?
I was a kid, and I wanted to cuss.
It's okay. I understand.
Hey, you're always allowed to say hell if you're saying praising Dell and raising hell.
That's right.
Yeah, but yeah. Work.
You could be 3 years old. Oh, there was a moth that flew onto me.
Eat it. Eat the bug.
I'm not eating the bug. The
Why
bug
not?
flew away.
Eat the bug.
Bug no sound appetize.
Come on, get the.
So, I wanted to talk before Justin has to leave, about a few of our topics. If you
I have
guys-
to leave.
Oh, I thought you said you had to leave early.
Oh yeah, because I gotta go to the bank and shit. But yeah,
Today?
yeah, it's important.
Damn.
What-
Midnight bank run.
Sounds like
Exactly.
are you robbing the bank or something? Like,
Hey, shut the fuck up, man.
do I need
Quiet.
do I need to be concerned about your safety?
Not my safety.
Dude.
Playing.
Oh
Okay,
my
go ahead.
god. There
I
was
could give
almost a
somebody
fight this
something.
morning.
Florida man is at it
Florida
again.
man.
Florida
somebody?
man.
Eating somebody?
Yep.
Florida man.
He busted up into a Bath and Body Works and yanked a bunch of candles off of the shelf, like loaded up a bag, and then went to run out the store. And on his way out, had some bear mace, and was like spraying the shit out of all the workers on his way out of the fucking store. And he got away. Like, he got inside of a fucking taxi cab and got away. Like,
A taxi cab. What a baller.
right? That's what I said. I was like, what is this, a fucking 20s? Do you have his getaway car outside?
Taxi driver's a part of the whole plan.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. Ocean's 11, man. Getting some candles.
First of all, why are you stealing candles?
Yeah, man. His house, man. He just can't get rid of that smell.
Man, they be expensive. Fuck you mean?
They
do.
are.
God, they're so
They do.
expensive.
But I feel like
Okay.
there's better investments to steal than candles.
Yeah, for sure. Surely there was something else. It was inside of a mall, so surely there was something else in the mall he could have stole. Like,
Out of all the places, you went to the
right.
bed.
I mean,
But
there-
would he have gotten away with it?
True. But I mean, if he would have ran into the GameStop, he only would have had to mace like 2 people.
Going to with 2 people. I'm like other guy with like fucking acne on his face. Need help? I'm like, nah, bro. I'm just looking.
Yeah, it's gonna be some girl with, her hair cut real short, like just chilling over there. She's just gonna be like, take whatever you want, like you don't have to spray me. And then the other dude's gonna be like, you can't be in here, man. You're not allowed in. And then you're just gonna spray the shit out of that guy.
Dude, one of them's gonna say it. One of them's gonna say it. Loot respectfully, please.
His neck beard's gonna jiggle when he says it.
Oh man. Oh man, that
And
was a good one.
his ponytail's gonna come undone, like it's gonna get frizzled. But yeah, dude,
Oh, man.
Florida man, you never know what's gonna happen. It seems like every week we have a Florida man story. I think we need to create a segment.
The Florida
It
man
happened.
segment.
Florida man stories happen far more often than you think, though.
Probably 100 a day. God.
It's kind of like every hour,
Yeah.
on the hour.
Oh man, my eyes,
I have
man.
another
That
question though. Like,
fuck.
was he like running forward and spraying at the same time? Because that shit was probably all up in his face too.
Well, the way I was thinking about it, if you've ever been into a Bath and Body Works, like they have like a single aisle that goes straight down the whole store, basically. And so I'm assuming this guy he collected up what he wanted inside of his bag, you know, and they were like, okay, he's gonna come up to the counter, and then he just like made it to that middle section and was like, all right, this is it. Fuck, all right, grabbed the can, and just on his way out was just like, Q, 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 you know, just busting caps on him, man, like with the spray, like.
I like to think that he had his arm fully extended forward, index finger on the button, and just waved it around, spraying and running forward, straight into the smoke.
Right, dude. Maybe he had a gas mask on. We don't know. I didn't see a picture of this guy.
Wouldn't it be kind of obvious if he was standing in line with a gas mask on?
Dude, it's Florida. What do you mean?
35 people were affected by the spray. Some were having some got taken to the hospital, including the store manager. They're
That's
not.
their fault.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. Apparently, it's pretty strong. It can affect your upper respiratory system pretty bad. So that's why the people had to go to the hospital.
Damn, they should have called out today.
They said he's going to face numerous armed robbery and aggravated battery charges once he is arrested, if he's arrested. My
If
man.
he ever gets found.
he sprays the camera too. They don't know what it looks like. Camera had to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so lost over what he was stealing. Honestly, like candles. I need the story behind the story. What's going on there? Like.
Runs by and grabs like a Snickers bar off the like cashier register.
Yeah,
He's not himself without a Snickers. He eats it and he just returns it all.
Nah, man, he grabs a candied apple and a bag of popcorn on his way out. You know,
One of those hand sanitizers.
The whole fucking tower of hand sanitizer. He just grabs the tower and runs. Like,
Yeah. I picked up the dishwasher today at work, and like. I just imagine how easy it was for me to pick up him. How easy it would be to just pick up that entire like display of like sanitizers and just run with it.
Probably not terrible. You're gonna lose some, but you know.
Shit, that's why you got your taxi driver. He's gonna be out there picking them up while you're like
while you're trying to stuff it
there.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, man, hurry up!
Speaking of robbing, places, I need your guys' professional opinion on this game before I start playing it, or this series of games. So I told you, I just bought the Mafia series. Like, are there 3 games? There are 3 Mafia games, right?
Yeah.
3, like, okay. Because it downloaded 4. So that's why I was confused.
I've never played these
They're
games. So I have no
You may
idea.
have like a revised version.
That's, okay, maybe. Alright, so we're talking about robbing shit, right? Do you get to rob shit in that game, in these games?
That's like a Cam question.
A what?
Cam's hasn't played it.
Yeah,
I haven't played it.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
Cam froze.
I know.
Cam is stuck in one place.
Hilarious.
I like how his background's so high quality, but then Cam's face is.
Yeah. You got HD and then fucking 240.
Cam.
You got
that's
that.
just what Cam looks like.
Cam and 240. You're about to dip out.
There we
go.
go. Hey.
Go outside for a bit and check on the laundry. I got you. Go check on that laundry. Hell yeah! Welcome back, Cam.
I didn't get your answer though.
You do get to rob stuff, but it's really hard. Robbing a gun store is super hard.
I mean, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I'd imagine so.
Imagine walking into a gun store with a single gun and being like, "I'm gonna rob this place."
Every patron on the inside pulls their own gun.
Yeah, everybody's got a gun in there. What are you doing? You got 100 guns on the wall that they can choose from. You know, what are you doing, kid? I mean, yeah, they're not loaded, but there's ammo on deck. Like,
Ammo on the fucking counter.
right? You know, like imagine going into two-gun tactical with nothing but your sidearm and just being like, I'm gonna rob this. They got P90s in there, dude. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get shot down in 5 seconds, and there's gonna be a really funny ass news story about you 5 years from now. Like,
You're gonna get shot with an Uzi.
yeah, dude. So you can get blatted, dude. They got like the built-in silencer Glock in there, like all sorts of shit, man. They're gonna fuck you up. Like you better come in with an army. Like that's a place you attack with an army, a whole army.
Dude, now
you ain't making
now
it
I'm
out
gonna,
otherwise.
now I'm finna play Mafia and rob a fucking gun store.
Good luck. You should video it and like send it to. I want to see you get destroyed. Like the first gun store you go into, try to rob that bitch. Like I want to see. I want to see you try to take that place on with the first pistol you have.
I'm gonna load into the game, and as soon as I'm like in free roam, I'm gonna find the nearest gun store, and I'm gonna try to rob that motherfucker.
It's just as soon as you unholster your gun, you're just shot.
On site. What are you doing, sir? Pa.
I don't know. So I might also, if you're in the Mafia, you're Italian, so I'm already gonna get judged. I already know what era these games are in, so.
Hey, Vespace Vespucci, get your ass on the ground.
Speaking of,
That was great.
Get your ass on the ground.
get your ass on the ground. Speaking of games, what was that game that James was playing, man? I really want to play that.
Rainbow.
Neo.
Yeah.
Neo.
It's made by the people who did Dark Souls.
There's two of them. There's Neo 1 and Neo 2. And then they made Sekiro like a year ago. It's kind of like the same thing,
Right.
but better.
Is it made by the same people?
Yeah, it's all made from FromSoft. Pretty
Okay.
sure.
Sekiro is probably the one I'll end up getting then, because I really like that style of game, just for like chilling around and playing by myself.
Well, Sekiro is like really different because the combat's different.
Yeah.
Where like the combat in there is like there's instant kills like all the time. But with like Neo, it's like actually like you have a health bar and that like, you know, they take it away, shit like that.
I want to play something that's like realistic looking, but plays the same way Kingdom Hearts does.
So when you said Neo, I honestly thought of the candy bar.
Was a Neo candy bar?
That Neo?
Yeah, that Neo. I thought he had a candy bar.
No.
I
Not
saw.
that I know of.
I don't know if it's any good. I saw like a John Wick game on the shelves one day. I just kind of looked at it and laughed.
You know what we should do? We should call a reality TV crew.
Hey
Until they
guys,
ask-
well, I gotta head out real quick.
Head out.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
Gotta
you
go to
co-
that thing.
You coming back?
I can try.
That'd be cool of you. We'll probably be on for a little bit. We got some more
All
stuff to
right.
talk about.
Yeah, we haven't even scratched the surface.
I know, scratching it.
I know, right?
I'll see you in a
We
bit.
gotta scratch it.
Be good, bud. Drive safe.
Bye.
Baby.
Woody,
Did you finish your burger?
I did.
There's a pupper.
Burger.
Where? Where'd the pupper?
He's on cam screen.
You're a good boy.
Pupper.
It's a virtual pup.
Hey, say hi. Say hi.
Hi, pupper.
See, he heard that.
Come here, Popeye! Come here, Popeye!
Get down.
You're gonna have the dog try to jump through the damn screen.
Oh no, he hates like the mouse icon. He hates that on screens. He will chase and bark at it.
Oh yeah, the cats,
Oh.
man. They'll attack my screens, man.
Ooh.
Cam, you haven't been over in a while. You should stop by if you can tonight and come check out my new how I have the setup now.
I won't be able to be doing it tonight, but next time I'm off, I can.
Yeah, just let me know, man.
Better yet, the first week of August will be my birthday. So, I mean, maybe we can just do a party over there at your house.
Mine and Tristan's anniversary is on the 8th, so I don't know what we're doing for either the weekend before or the weekend after, because I don't think it falls on the weekend.
Miami.
I think yours does, because my birthday is the 6th, and it's on Friday.
Let me
So
see.
your anniversary's on Sunday.
The 8th, yeah, is on Sunday. So we might be doing something already that weekend, just me and her. So I'm not sure.
Ooh, anniversary.
Because I called out for like 4 days from Walmart.
Hell yeah.
So, is it your
But-
sixth?
System, because Walmart supplies protected paid PTO time, paid days off. I just said I was having vacation.
Oh,
So
Well-
I get paid.
so 2 people are gonna be turning 6.
No, I turned 21.
Oh, you got 6 years here and 6 years here.
Y'all outie? Yep. Man, y'all be good. Thank y'all for something. I apologize.
Am I pointing at the right people?
You're pointing me over.
Bye.
Y'all drive safe. Everybody says bye. Bye. Y'all be good.
Bye.
Let me know when y'all make it home safe. Not a problem.
Is it 6 years or am I tripping?
For me and Tristan,
Yeah.
it's our 5th year.
5. Yeah.
5?
Yep.
I thought 5 was last year.
We've been together 5 years in June.
Ew.
But we got married in August.
So y'all got married 2 months after y'all got together?
That's right.
Okay. I was hoping I got my events, the timing correct.
Hell yeah, man. All right,
Yeah.
babe. Anime news. What you got? What's the newest and coolest thing? Anything new out that you've seen?
Beastars season 2.
Oh yeah,
Just came
I've
out
seen
on
a couple
Netflix.
of those. That show looks like real
Season
serious
3.
for what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's really good. It's about a wolf and a hare, and the wolf tries to eat the hare in the first episode, and he's like drawn to her after that, just not due to his desires to eat her, but just because he's infatuated with her. And the predator in him, you know, of course they're prey and predator, so of course they're gonna have situations there, but throughout the entire like show, it's him trying to fight off those feelings and those cravings to attack her.
This literally sounds like anime version of Zootopia.
It is Zootopia. Like that's how they stand. Like they walk like people and shit,
Oh,
And, like,
wow.
and they dress up and shit like that.
There's a mafia. They're all lions. A deer,
hell yeah.
a deer is the head of a wolf, or not a wolf, a lion mafia. It's really funny, but
Hell yeah.
it's really good, and it is very serious compared to, you know, most animes that would have this kind of scene. Also, I've been watching Seven Deadly Sins. I finished everything.
That was a new season that just came out, right?
Yep, season 5. I'm halfway through it, and by golly, I've watched 3 seasons in like a few weeks, if that.
Somebody's been binge watching.
Yeah, I absolutely love it.
Ooh. Ooh.
So the premise of it is okay, so there are seven sins, you know, sin, lust, gluttony, wrath, all that. In this season, or in the show, they are manifested as there's a prince, a fairy prince, fairy king. There's an immortal. There is there's a demon. There is a giant, and there's a wizard, and then there's a doll.
Wizard, a doll.
What's the doll? Is she Lust?
No, the doll is actually, or actually it is Lust, but the doll is actually a male.
What's up, Fridge? The doll's actually a male? Okay.
So I'll read them off. Okay, so the demon is Meliodas, the dragon sin of wrath.
Okay.
Diane, the giant, is envy. The immortal is Bon, fox sin of greed. King, the fairy king, is the sin of sloth. Gother, who is the doll, is the sin of lust.
Okay.
And Merlin is the sin of gluttony. She's
Okay.
the wizard. And, oh yeah, there's Escanor. He was cursed with as a child, with a supernatural power that whenever the sun rises, he turns into this badass battle axe man. Like, he grows like, I don't know, 10 feet tall and like the buffest motherfucker you've ever seen. And he's Escanor, the lion sin of pride.
Spider-Man.
You don't find him until later in the show, though.
I think you
But-
got it messed up with the bulkiest man alive there, Tristan. I think the bulkiest man alive is John Cena. What are you talking about?
No.
You can't see this.
John freaking Cena.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can show him what you read too.
Yeah.
And you can tell him about how I got this for her. I saw it inside of a shop, and it made me really want to get it.
Anime titties.
It's After School Bitchcraft, and this is
Oh, that's really good.
volume 1. So tell me what you thought about it.
So, it's one of your basic, not an isekai. It's in the real world, but so she's part of. She's really a queen. She's a fairy queen, but she's been brought to the normal realm. Like, she's not part of that. She's just a normal high school girl in her mind. But her professor is a mage. Like, he's a wizard. And he finds her because shoot. Okay, I remember now. She was gonna ask him for tutoring lessons, and she walked in on him casting a spell, and he freaked out, and he was like, "No, no, no!" And he was like, "Well, now that you're here, you're my assistant," and boom.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sounds like it'll be
It's-
fun.
It's risque. There's not a whole lot of actual action,
Like, is it
like
straight
from him
nudity?
to her.
Like, is
There,
actual nude scenes in it?
no, like you there are, but you don't see anything. Like, it's all naked body, no nipple, no anything.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I just saw a picture.
I'm
Something,
upset.
something like this.
Nice.
You know, the hair falls in just the right place. You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Okay, like it. Not like at World's End Harem.
No, that one you see everything.
Oh yeah.
There is an anime that Keanu Reeves is working on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it's called Berserker.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I've seen something
Ooh.
about that.
Isn't what's his face? Penguins? Doesn't he talk about that?
I think so.
But basically, like I think it's a really cool story. I would lend y'all my comics if y'all want me to.
Hell yeah.
Cause I got the first two
Yeah.
issues.
Absolutely.
Oh, give me just a second here.
Like, okay, basically, you guys want me to explain like basically what's so special about them?
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, it's obviously
Are
a
you working?
model Keanu Reeves, but he was born in like the caveman era,
Huh?
but he was gifted the power of not being die
I
at
was
all.
calling to get you in the podcast.
Always, ransacked and raided and stuff. They did like some kind of ritual where the
You can
gods
still
gave
join if you want. It's up to you.
strong and everything, and he can't die.
Yeah.
Like now you go to modern
All
where
right.
he is basically doing like mercenary stuff, being called in to take out dictators.
All right, bro. Let me let you go then. Love you too, bro. Oh, I should have
Continue.
muted myself. Apologies.
But that's really like the gist of like he like was blessed by like some kind of god from the caveman days where he was born in, and fast forwards to modern day where he's just a mercenary that gets hired by the governments, like take over dictators, rescue, search and destroy, and stuff like that. And while
That's
all that,
cool.
yeah, and like while all that's going on, he's still trying to figure out like how to die. He wants to die.
Oh man.
Is
That
that a
sounds
bottle of
interesting.
whiskey over there behind you in the globe-looking bottle?
Oh yeah, that's where I keep all my special stuff, but I drink it all. So I'm trying to get some new stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. I like that setup.
Oh yeah, I can give you the whole grand tour of it. I got a Cowboy Bebop poster I gotta show you guys. Damn, I can't believe I forgot about that.
I love some Cowboy Bebop now.
Oh yeah.
Spike Spiegel for the win. Now, I got another pretty crazy story. There is a Massachusetts driver who avoided a squirrel, and in doing so also crashed into a historic home that was built by Abraham Lincoln's ancestor.
Oh shit. Man said not the squirrel.
Not the squirrel, and hit the house. So what happened here is a teenage driver in Massachusetts swerved to avoid to hit the squirrel and then crashed into the home, of course. They were called to the house around 6:35 in the morning. It was constructed, the house, in 1650 when Wingham was first settled. The police say that it was a 19-year-old driver in a 2014 Audi Q7. It was a girl. She swerved off to the right side of the road over a sidewalk and straight into the front of the house. And I do have a picture here. I'm gonna pull.
Fuck that squirrel. That squirrel should be dead. Where's the squirrel? Is the squirrel at least in the photo?
No, squirrel is not in the photo.
Damn it.
There's a picture of the house with the Audi going through it.
Oh,
Can you guys see it?
yeah.
Oh damn.
Like, she
Damn.
is all the way through that house.
How
She
fast
brought
were
the
they going?
whole foundation up. The door's off the ground.
Yeah, the apparently that's the living room that she busted off into. So,
Should be glad no 1600 family was sitting in that bitch.
right?
All right.
Woo.
Oh, that's clean, dude. I
Oh
like
wow,
that. Hell yeah.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, and it's got like still got like cardboard on the back of it.
Hell yeah. It's even got the corgi on it. Residents
Ooh.
were inside of the cottage at the time, but were not injured. And the driver was issued a citation for failing to stay inside marked lines.
That's it.
Nah,
That's
they should have gotten
it.
a speeding ticket. How the
Speeding?
fuck?
What? They went through someone's house. You should have to pay for that shit.
Dude, no, my thing is, like, there's no way she should have gone that far if she was
That
driving in
or,
a
like,
neighborhood.
Endangering the life of someone else?
Like, she
I'd
was
rather run over the
lodged.
damn squirrel.
She was lodged in these people's living room.
Imagine just sitting there and your mom saying supper's ready, and all of a sudden, bam, an Audi just like basically replaces the coffee table.
Give me a
You're like-
second. I'm gonna show you guys some more pictures here. I found some more. There's another one. Can you guys?
Dude,
She's off inside of that room, man.
Damn.
And then there's this
Dude.
one.
Oh my god.
it's like an actual crime scene. Oh my god.
That road
How do
doesn't
you
look
go
like
upwards?
it. She hit the curb and bounced.
Yeah, she was going some sort of speed.
She had to when she
That's-
swerved to the right to avoid a squirrel, so it was probably one tire hit first, the other tire hit second, and she had like this doo-doo movement, you know.
Well, like this looked like a neighborhood. This looked like 15 mile an hour. You know, you shouldn't be going faster than 30. She looked like she was going 50.
Yeah, that car looks pretty fucked up.
Damn.
Imagine her dad or her mom just sitting there going, "Can you please explain to me why our insurance rate went up?" She's like, "Girl,
I parked inside of a home.
I didn't want to hit the squirrel.
I did. I saved a squirrel's life.
I had to save the squirrel, man.
You just see the distance. You see saluting to her on a tree.
Yeah, man, the squirrel's just out there taking his hat off to her. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I can imagine her trying to explain this to her parents when she gets home. Like, all right, look, I need you guys to come pick me up.
See what happened was.
See what had happened was. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty wild story there. So we got Florida man robbing the Bath and Body Works.
Oh, I have some breaking news from last night.
Oh yeah, what happened last night? You told me there was something big in sports. What happened? Who happened?
So I'm sorry, Rick, that you streamed whenever this game came on, but Game 6 of the NBA Finals came on last night, and I went to work and I watched Giannis Antetokounmpo, go off last night. None of y'all know who he is, but
Never heard that name in my fucking life.
he's a Greece. He's from Greece.
He's a Greece.
He's from Greece. I'm sorry. He's from Athens, I believe. And he came here, and he stayed with a small market team. So that's the reason why I'm loving it. It's not LA winning. It's not LA winning. It's not New York winning. It's not Miami winning. It's some small market team. And we need more of that. We need more.
So you're saying New Orleans has a chance?
I mean, if the Pelicans, if they pick up if Lonzo Ball can be a more consistent point guard, then yeah, maybe. But they're still a piece away.
You're a piece away.
There's too many good teams out in the West. The only reason the Suns made it to the finals is because everybody was injured. They played the injured Lakers, they played the injured Nuggets, and they played the Kawhi Leonard Clippers.
Kawhi.
Yeah. So sorry, I know not a lot of people know a lot about basketball. That was just breaking news. It was amazing. It was awesome to watch. But yeah. Milwaukee Bucks, let's go, Giannis. Woo!
I had another interesting story myself too. I found out about this guy in Australia who got in trouble for castrating 2 men. Even though, get this, the 2 men wanted it to happen. They came to him knowing he was not a doctor and said, "Hey, cut my cock and balls off."
Wait, both?
Yes, both of them. All right, so one of them, like, the guy was just like, "I wanted to be a eunuch ever since I was a kid, Will you cut my cock and balls off?" And the dude was just like, "Yeah." And then, so, like, a little bit later down the line, he decided to do it for someone else. And then the guy he did it for had complications. The second guy had complications afterwards and went and filed, some malpractice lawsuits and shit like that and got his ass in trouble. But here's the kicker. Both of the dudes showed up at the guy's court case and was like, hey, whoa. And the guy that wanted to be a eunuch was like, "This guy made my dreams come true. You can't do anything to him." And the other guy was like, he wasn't supposed to be doing it, but he did what I asked him to. I told him to do that. So they gave the guy just 18 months in a regular ass jail for cutting dudes' peckers off without, a license to do such a thing.
Dude, imagine his street rep, though. His just imagine that.
I want to know how many friends he has after they find out that, hey, this guy cuts cocks off. And he's not a doctor. That's sketchy. They found, the cocks in jars and shit like that inside of his fridge. Yeah. And then, a couple of them were on ice inside of the, other stuff he had cut off. Because apparently he had been doing this shit, multiple operations. Not just on peckers, but on other parts, too. For 10 years before they finally the guy came forward on the second castration.
I'm just more imagining him like they're asking him like, "Oh, what are you in for, bro?" And he's like, "Oh, I was cutting off dicks." Well, how about you, man?
Right.
I was making some hot dogs.
Does that guy get fucked in the ass in prison? Like, because I imagine you walk in
I
and the
imagine
dudes are
not.
like, what you in for? And you're like, I got put in prison for cutting cocks off. I bet that guy doesn't get fucked with it all in prison. Ah, hell no. You put your dick in that guy's mouth, he's going to bite it off. You know, that's what they're thinking, you know. Like,
Do you really think that goes on in Australian prisons, though? Do you really think?
if it goes on in America, it probably goes on in other places. You
I
know?
don't know. Some places got some weird ass jail systems where it's like, look at Sweden. You go to jail in Sweden, it's like you're going to a fucking hotel. Like you're fucking cooking. You're cooking food for people. You're like they got jobs. Those motherfuckers got jobs. The convicts got jobs over there. That's why I'm like, really, I don't know how they do
know
it
that
over.
they have jobs here too, right? They're called
Not-
satellites, and they're not as like hardcore as regular prisons are.
No, but they do it complete like the way they do it over there. I know we got jobs here, but they're going out into like picking up garbage and shit.
Yes, same here.
These fuckers in Sweden are getting jobs as masseuses, fucking
Okay,
chefs.
not that far.
Yeah, like chefs.
American
like-
convicts can't have that much space.
Like this is what I'm fucking saying. Like they're getting like legitimate job training in jail.
You can't
over in
fuck
those
with
countries.
American convicts and a naked person. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. That man ain't had pussy in a minute. He's gonna do something wrong.
But
Well, you have and defile them, okay?
Right, you know.
but like yeah, so I don't know how they run things over there in Australia. That's why it's like I don't know if booty raping is a big thing over there as much as it is over here.
My
So
man said booty raping. I'm done.
Go in with a Cheerio, come out with a donut.
that's how booty raping goes.
He went in a tight end and came out a wide receiver.
Jesus Christ.
You guys would like to hear that.
What'd you say?
I got some local news if you guys want to hear about that.
Local news? I like local news.
Mississippi House state leaders medical marijuana legislative session could be held in August.
Could be. Look, did you see how they crack shot, like bullshitted their way out of Proposition 65A?
Then they back out last minute.
Yeah, they backed out last
Madison
minute saying,
County.
yeah, because Madison County like up their arms about it, saying like there wasn't enough of aldermans on it because there technically isn't enough based on the laws, like to be able to vote it in. Like, so they just nixed the whole fucking thing, even though it was unanimously voted by like 75% or something like that.
It was like 80%, like 75-80% of all of us wanted that shit,
Yeah.
and they just took it away. Bro, I'm surprised there hasn't been an uprising since that happened.
3 police cars just flew by my house.
Dude, so last night I gotta tell you this. So last night I'm at work, right? I went inside. Oh, I was about to go.
There was
inside
this
to go
blind man, right?
Oh my god! I was about to go inside to go grab the iPad, and this guy, this homeless looking guy in a Cardinals jersey, like hat, like he it wasn't
I'm
buttoned up or
listening,
nothing.
but I'm walking to get me a drink. I'm listening. You guys keep talking.
Oh, okay. It wasn't buttoned up or nothing. He walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, you got any bottles of water?" And I was like, "I'll see what I can do." I start walking to the back, and the front desk lady was like, "Hey, is there a homeless guy outside?" I was like, "Yeah, but I'm fixing to take care of it." So I go in the back, I grab the iPad, and I'm walking back out to the front door. Well, she's out there trying to tell him to leave, and there's another regular dude that's always at the hotel that stays there. He was like, "Yeah, get on," and the homeless guy got real mad and was about to finna fight this guy. Like, he was swinging his arms, and like it was fucking crazy. Like, there was about to be a fight in the front of the hotel.
My man
And-
just told the homeless dude, "Go on now, get."
Yeah, he told him get.
Go on now,
And-
get.
And the homeless guy got, like I said, got real pissed about it. I think he got his pride hurt. So he starts screaming at him. And I walk up. I'm like, "Dude, you need to leave." And I start, easing backing him up, following him, and then he starts charging back at me or at the dude, and I stood in front of him like, if you're gonna tackle the guest, you're gonna have to go through me, motherfucker. And he like stopped 2 feet in front of my face, and it looked like he was it was like I was like, I dare you to deck me, because the guy behind me used to be in the Marines, and you deck me, it's over for you. But yeah, we had the cops called and everything. Wow.
Hulk out on a homeless guy.
Hey, I was waiting for it, man. I was like, hey, I if you deck me, man, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm not coming to work Thursday. Y'all, I got.
My man said, "Please hit me. I want a way out of work."
I got decked at work. All right, I'm not coming back for a couple of days.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
At least you didn't get your cock cut off.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of. You never know. Oh, let me finish. So when he walked off, right after the cops and everything, he walked off, right? He got into a car I think it's his car. It was all banged up and everything. My man literally drove by the port, had a little drive, like he rode by and pulled off the port looking for that guy.
I have to click on this. I have to read this article. Oh my god,
bro, I thought some wild shit was about to go down.
Hell yeah.
But by the time I left, I told the manager, I was like, "This is your problem, and if anybody gets decked, it's gonna be you. Bye."
All right.
Bye, motherfucker. What's the story you're reading?
Iowa man calls in bomb threat because he didn't get sauce for his chicken McNuggets.
That sounds like some Florida man shit.
You know what also sounds some Florida man shit? I read an article.
Oats that he said that he may have overreacted.
Just a little.
I don't know if y'all read this story, but I there was a video of it online. It was on the newscast. So somebody almost got arrested in a Home Depot for quote unquote needing to take a bomb.
Needing to what?
Take a bomb.
Like a shit?
Yes. They didn't know what he meant.
I need to drop a bomb in your toilet, man. Oh shit, he's got a bomb.
Yeah, that's what he thought. They all thought he had a bomb.
Jesus Christ.
They were like, oh shit.
The whole police department's down there like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Actually, I got this idea from Filthy Frank when I was like 13. And me and my buddy, he's Middle Eastern. I was just sitting there going, man, I don't want to do this test, man. What can we do, like, to get out of it? He's like, dude, you could always just say you're sick. And I'm like, nah, man, I did that last month. They'll catch on. And all of a sudden, he just yells out, Allahu Akbar, out of nowhere. And he dressed up for career day. And he dressed as a Middle Eastern businessman in his whole, like, suit. And he had to get escorted off the premises. And he comes back as, like, a Middle Eastern, like, football player, like, soccer. I'm just going... Dude, you could have got shot.
Allahu Akbar, man.
Dude, you don't know how many times in high school that was like yelled out in the hallways as we were walking to class. Like, you'd just be walking down to class, all you hear is Allahu Akbar, and you're just like, whoa. And then like one time,
this is why school shootings happening.
There was this kid. This weird kid that did it one time, and he said, "Allahu Akbar," and like ran with his arms behind his back like Naruto would. He like ran through the fucking hallway.
Naruto running through the hallways.
Great.
This is the 2020s, guys. This is the world we live in now.
Me and my police buddy were watching a Family Guy funny moment joke video compilation in music class, and it was like the old cafeteria, so we had a huge room. We're all sitting in front of it. We all finished, like, we're doing like reports on like the Amadeus movie, Wolfgang movie. So we were like just sitting there doing that, and we finished, and they're like, you just sit there and chill and play on your phone if you want, but don't let the principal see it. We're sitting there watching that, and then all of a sudden the principal, who was like a huge guy, just rolls in, and it gets to the Family Guy joke where like Peter like is in like a jousting thing, And he gets to the joke of the really fat donkey, and he goes, "What's your fat ass doing here?" And he walked in and heard that, and I'm just like, he literally anybody out
Life
of that.
flashed before your eyes.
He's
Dude, not a
in that room till he know who said it. And my fucking really sure buddy just like rewinds the video, goes, just shows his phone.
I'm so sorry. The timing was impeccable. I didn't mean it at all. Here's my phone. Here's $50 for your problems. I'm sorry. Don't kick me out of school.
You think that's bad? You think that was bad? We were doing the same thing, but it was Peter walking into the kitchen saying, "All right, time to make all those popular kids pay for ignoring me."
Oh no.
Yeah, and I had a teacher walk in as I was listening to it, and then all you hear was, "Hey, it's off, it's off, it's off, it's off."
So is this an okaying to school shooting jokes? Like, is this the world's okay with that, right?
Bro, South Park had a whole episode on school shootings, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but fucking Cartman was in
He
the
meant to cut
principal's.
you off.
I'm sorry, but he said something about it, and there's a South Park episode where literally, so Cartman and Token are in like the guidance officer, the guidance counselor's office.
Spit it out, Junior.
And so they're both sitting there, and all you hear is and all the kids screaming, right? And then Mr. Mackey's like, "All right, I got this. All right, everybody, run down to get to the cafeteria. All right," and then the SWAT team starts coming in, and then he's like, "All right, he's down there. Damn, you shot the wrong one."
Shame. Can't shoot the wrong guy.
No, they shot the wrong kid.
That's
Yeah,
just fucked up.
And then there's another part where Cartman and Token are running to class, right? And Cartman's like, says to a random kid, "Give me your lunchbox." And then he's running down the hallway, and the bullets getting reflected off the lunchbox, and then he gets to Butters. Butters is holding an AR around the corner. Fucking, he's like,
I'm rating
Butters,
you too.
He's like, "Butters, I need you to cover me. It's I can't miss this math test." And Butters is like, "It's fourth period already."
Oh god, there's.
What was that? Didn't we watch like some ad or something like that? That was like an ad for a school shooting movie.
Yeah,
or
there was
something
a
like
movie. Yeah, we watched an ad to a movie for a school shooting. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm okay with your joking about it. I'm not okay when it ggets real serious.
See, I don't understand our world though. Like, we can get mad about something that somebody said like 30 years later, but we can sit here and make shooter jokes, and like everybody's like, "Okay, yeah, that was funny. That was a good one, man."
Dude, South Park is the definition of like what jokes we're not allowed to talk about. Kind of.
Basically, but around. Like, literally, Seth MacFarlane had got in trouble for making so many gay jokes, and he's like only permitted to make one gay joke per episode.
Really?
Dude, yeah. Cause you remember the character? What was that character's name? He was like, "Hey."
Damn.
He was like, "Hey," you know. I don't know his fucking name.
Are you talking about Herbert the Pervert?
No, the other guy.
I got a whole freezer full of popsicles in the cellar.
See, I'm not talking about not Herbert. It was that other guy with the mustache.
Hey, you guys, I'm a bee. I'm gonna sting you.
Him.
Maybe.
Him. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's what really fucked me up. How are we now getting on to the dude who created laughter for us for so many years with so many fucked up jokes that, Eminem even said that we only talk about in our living room. But we ain't got the balls to say it out loud.
Babe, how do you feel about that? Like, what shows did you watch that were like more vulgar than the shows that you watch today?
No.
Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken?
Dude, Robot
God, there was anything on there.
They didn't spare any expenses. They joked about every fucking thing.
They did though.
Everything.
That's-
And everybody loved it. I don't know a single person that I knew that didn't like Robot Chicken.
Everybody
Right.
love that shit. I don't
know.
And no,
There were a lot of shows back then that only came on at like 3 a.m. that were just way overly vulgar.
oh yeah,
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
American Dad.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
American
American Dad.
I was growing up, I thought it was more of like a watered down version of Family Guy. But I rewatched.
Yeah.
I honestly thought sometimes it went a little farther than Family Guy would go.
Sometimes they did.
Roger, especially Roger. Roger was my character in that fucking show because Roger would say so many fucked up things. He, like there was like you're like too. I can pull more tail than special kid at a petting zoo.
Damn.
And I was like, damn, kid, like, fuck, bruh. Those are the types of jokes. Like that's the type of dark humor that like I don't understand why we're getting hate on now for it. I'll be right back.
No flakes, man.
You do that. Yeah, and Netflix, there's all sorts of shit, like people trying to cancel shows and shit, and then you want to put out fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Oh my god, yeah, dude, that show is fucking wild, dude. I love that show. I miss that show. But yeah, dude, like there was all this humor that was out there. I mean, go back and listen to what Bob Saget sounded like. We're talking like the guy that did, what was it, was it Family Matters? Whatever show that had the Olsen twins back when they were little.
I'm not really sure, but no, like, God, I had a good point. Oh, like they want to cancel all this stuff on Netflix. I know that Netflix they came out with something that was like super controversial about like the little kid models, whatever.
Oh yeah, Cuties, I think is what the TV show was called, or the movie. It was about like dancing children, girls that were like dancing provocatively and shit.
The show you were looking for was Full House.
Full House, that's what it was. Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I was screaming it through the mic, and I was like, "Why aren't you hearing me?"
My apologies, friend.
No, you're good. I muted myself. I had supplies to run. Oh. Ooh, my TV. The whole world can see my TV.
Your monitor.
Yes. Oh, what was I gonna say? Because y'all were on the lines of it. Forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck! Alright, continue.
Well, I mean, we were just on the topic of, there's all this shit going on, like, now, like, people are pissed off about and stuff that they weren't pissed off about, the cancel culture shit.
Oh, yeah, right. So Netflix wants to take off all these shows like Family Guy and, like, shit like that, and then replace them with their created stuff like Well, I'll give them props where props is due on a couple shows. Big Mouth is a good show. But it goes a little over the line sometimes because you're talking about kids through puberty.
What's that?
Big Mouth? Have you never seen it?
No, I've seen Big Mouth. I was asking what Camden was saying about it.
Dude, they show like kids' dicks and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like if you go to the new season, it's showing that kind of stuff, man. Like I don't understand half the time.
Season 1 was more about like females and shit. Like
Me and Tristan saw the first season, possibly season 2. I don't know.
I don't remember, but it's weird. It gets weird.
It's pretty saucy.
But it's fun. But it's pretty funny. Because it's funny because you can relate to it in some aspects. In some aspects that they do in that show, that's why it's funny to me, because it's like, oh shit, I remember when I was in school and shit like that happened to me. Not that there was a hormone monster, following me around everywhere.
It's been fun, though.
You didn't have a hormone monster?
Dude, no, but Maury is fucking great. Maury is my favorite character.
The hormone monster?
Yes, yes.
My favorite joke is when he goes, "No, my dicks," and like little dicks just scurrying off around somewhere.
There was one, and he lost one, and it was stuck in his ass.
Oh my god. I forgot about the people get offended over pretty much anything these days. Right, man. I think I remember seeing on Facebook someone made a post. It was a picture of a stick, and it said, "Here's a picture of a stick just to prove people get offended by anything." And there literally was an argument underneath it about people being offended. Like, and I was just like, okay, that's cool. You proved the point of the meme, so I guess it did its job? Question mark. But
Whoever wrote the first comment is the person. Oh, it depends. The first hate comment is because a lot of comments can be like, "That's funny," good one. But then you got the Karens of the world. We don't get offended at everything.
Well, see, I don't think it's just the Karens. I think it's a bunch of young people with this mission in their head that is misplaced. Like,
that's why I call them Karens.
Nah, Karens usually refers to someone older, some woman like boomer that's like, being a bitch about younger people and stuff like that.
Katie then.
Nah, I know some pretty good Katies. We'll leave Katie out of this. Hannah?
I know a lot of hoes that are named Hannah.
Maybe we don't just like link it to a woman because that's kind of sexist. Let's just
okay. Leo.
It's that thing, It's just that
how about,
thing.
What? So Jen. Oh, how about the zebras?
The zebras.
It's Gen Z. It's Gen Z.
Well, I mean, it's not just Gen Z. That's the problem. It is your Karens. It is your millennials. It is your Gen Zers. Like, it's just this whole group of people that have this fucking misplaced sense of judgment on people based on the things that come out of their fucking mouth. Like, I'm sorry. Go back to the 90s and see how offended you are watching daytime television. Like,
sorry. I was gonna say Cam. I think Cam said something on the lines of, like, maybe the moms of that time that got offended over everything put it in their kids' heads.
Probably.
Something like that. Because I think I heard him say something on them lines. When I just got done talking to my friend. Like, I just recommunicated with my friends from Maryland and stuff that I went to high school with. Like, they added me to their Discord and everything, and I just I've been talking to them, and I came back to the realization just by talking to them that it is our parents. Our parents, a lot of our parents form our political views. Yeah. As much as like everybody says differently, statistics show that if your parents were Republican, you're more likely to be a Republican. If your parents were Democrat, you're more likely to be a Democrat, more on the blue side, because of how you grew up and your surroundings and all that other nonsense. And when I talk to them up there, they I'm not saying that they haven't had tough times, but they haven't had to go through a lot of the shit that we've got to go through. They had it a lot easier growing up. They had parents that actually cared, parents that took care of their asses, that put a roof over their head, that gave them everything they wanted, and never said no.
Where's that?
But yeah, like, whenever I see kids my age do the things they do, and I hear people I work with saying stuff like, "Oh, I can't date a guy like your age because y'all are too immature and this and that." Well, it's not all guys my age, because I'm pretty sure there's got some guys my age that are just like me, that know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and and can see the whole picture.
You know exactly what you're doing, Colby?
No, it was an example, but no. I want to be a sports broadcaster. I mean, kind of. I kind of know what I want to do.
You know what you want to do.
Yeah, but doesn't that coincide with what you're gonna do?
I think you're in a good split for what you want to do for sure, because you got, you did your ACT, all that jazz.
That was fun.
You got that knocked out.
Oh yeah, guys. College maybe soon.
College
Yeah.
soon. I'm excited
Mate.
for you.
I gotta wait for my score. But I think what's probably gonna happen. I think you might have suggested it. Maybe somebody else suggested it. Wait till January to go to school. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get the classes that I need.
Or the times that you want, anything like that. I mean, if you want to go ahead and jump in this fall, go ahead and do it. Like, it's just, you're going to probably end up missing a day or two trying to get everything put together.
Well, that's my thing. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it together. I want to do it correctly and get it done right.
I feel that.
Sometimes the best course of action is to do nothing.
Or take it slow.
Well, that's what I mean. Do nothing for now, but as the time comes up, like, I'll probably start signing up for classes in September, something like that. Like, right when the semester starts.
I feel that.
But, anyway, back to that. I have the unique experience of living in both regions and kind of seeing how, your situation, living wise, can also affect your views. Up there, they're more liberal and more, a lot of other stuff I can't really get into because I don't want to say the wrong terms and get myself in trouble.
Right.
And then down here, we have less cities and more suburban, more country. And we're more spread out, and we're forced to...
More rural.
Yeah. Stuff like that. They're all up together, and they've got towns everywhere that connect the cities, and all that funness, and people, and malls, and skating rinks that we want down here. Yeah. But if anything's any indication, history will repeat itself. We will see what happens.
It says we are doomed to repeat ourselves. I've got one last story for us before we pop the end of the video here. A man found 160 bowling balls so far underneath his house.
Bowling ball.
Bowling balls. If you check him out on Facebook, this guy's called Bowling Ball Man. It's a 2-owner home that he found these in.
Welcome.
What's up there, Tickles? The house that he moved into, the inspector came and looked at the house and was like, your stairs are kind of leaning a little bit, you need to get this looked at. And eventually he took up one of the steps and found a bowling ball underneath there. And as he kept going underneath, there was more and more bowling balls. And what I'm finding out, according to Justin, is that the guy actually, the guy that owned the house before him worked at a bowling alley, and the guy that owned it, anytime there was like a bowling ball that was like messed up or something like that, or couldn't be sold to factory, he would just give them to him, and the guy just stashed them underneath his house the entire time, and then sold the house and left them underneath there, I guess forgetting that they were there. And this dude stumbled upon all these bowling balls, and now he has his own Facebook page. He's kind of, I wouldn't say famous, but he's getting a little bit of a hype around his name because of it and stuff like that. This story came out 6 days ago. where I'm looking at it.
6 days ago. That's like a week ago.
About a week ago. But yeah, man. Tickles, man, what you got going on, man?
Nothing. Finally sat down. I've been watching the podcast on Twitch.
Hell yeah,
Ooh.
man. I saw your comments on there. Aqua Teen Hunger Force was one of my favorite shows back in the day, man. I was a huge fan.
I would
right
comment on the whole, family members being fucked up situation, which is fucking up the kids, which is happening, has this whole chain effect on the world now. But I'm not too keen on who I would offend, only because of my opinions or thoughts. So because I can get real offensive on that.
Understood.
But I'm not that type of person. I mean, you believe what you want to believe.
Right. That's usually my approach on it as well.
You wanna fuck? Fuck. That's life, ain't it?
Yeah.
Bruh, I need some chicken in my life.
You need some chicken in your life?
Yeah, I just don't feel like driving. Because everything.
Driving.
Yes, because everything's so far away.
Far away.
DoorDash, bro.
DoorDash that shit. Oh, well, yeah, you can't DoorDash out there in
Yeah,
Utah.
I can't. Yeah, I can't DoorDash nothing. I gotta go get it myself.
Lame.
Hey, hold up. Maybe they updated it. Let me check.
My man about to spend $40 for a sandwich.
I'll see if it works.
Your dude about to have to rent an Uber to go get some DoorDash.
Got my own car, but I'm gonna rent an Uber. Well, guys, it has been a blast hanging out with you guys tonight. Appreciate everybody that came by and dropped that comment. It's been Joyz with the Boys number 14. Yeah, 14. So next one's the big 15. That'll be it's weeks, man. We're getting these weeks in here.
We're gonna have to get a podcast episode together where we're like not all on the phone.
What do you mean?
Like as like a special.
Like all of us on one camera?
Yeah, like with like on a special, you know what I mean? Like with when we get to a Joyz with the Boys episode, whatever, we need to like have a special where we're all live together and we can all do things at the same time, whatever and whatnot.
I'm down with that.
And maybe I answer some questions from the people.
From the viewers?
From the people, yeah.
I'd like to answer questions.
I don't know
like
what
a good idea.
I don't know what episode though.
Maybe episode 25, episode 50, something like that.
Yeah.
But my name is I Make Dead People. That's on YouTube. That's on Twitch. That's on Facebook. As I Make Dead People Gaming, I believe. Twitter, Instagram, all that shit, man. I even have a TikTok. And get that, man. I'm kidding. Congrats to Mississippi State Bulldogs on their baseball national championship.
2021, baby. 2021.
Bringing extra money to the state. You know, we're all okay with that. You got old Cole Bizzle over here to the left of me. You got old Wise Pigeon to the right of me. That's on Twitch, right?
I'm on YouTube, bud.
YouTube, that's Wise Pigeon on YouTube. And then you got my boy Tickles down there and Moxie on the bottom left. You'll see her gaming with us.
Flip.
What'd you say, baby girl?
I said blip.
Blip. We might do a pop surprise stream if everybody feels like playing some Fortnite, but we'll have to see. But
if you look, screen is loading up.
Oh yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. You guys have a fantastic evening. And we'll be back with some more shenanigans on the real soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Have a great
Holla.
night.
Holla.
Holla.